Hi, I'm Blaze Berdal.
And I'm Sheldon Turnipseed. We played Jamal Jenkins.
And Lenny Frazier on Ghostwriter. But you already knew that.
So, let us tell you something you don't know. Like what you'll be seeing this season on Ghostwriter.
I can't believe it's already our three-peat season.
Hey, 3 seasons, 3 peats. I like it. I also really like our special guest. She's the co-host of The Today Show.
Also a major Ghostwriter fan. She's Katie Kirk, and she'll be here later to get a sneak preview at our newest, coolest Ghostwriter adventure.
And don't forget about our incredibly funny, never-seen-before Ghostwriter blooper reel with all the silliest moments that no one is supposed to see.
Plus, Mailomania, where we will answer actual questions that you wrote and asked us.
And you'll get to meet the newest member of the team. Her name is Melissa Gonzalez, and she was picked over hundreds of other actresses to play the part of Gabby.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Where do we start?
Well, we usually start like this.
We don't know where he came from.
He just showed up one night.
What is that thing?
He's not an alien.
What is he?
We think he might be a ghost.
Be serious.
He wants to be friends with us. But he can't hear and he can't talk. He can read anything.
He takes letters and he writes with them.
We're the only ones who can see him. That means he wants you on the team.
You have to promise never to tell anybody about Ghostwriter.
Hey, cool. We're the Ghostwriter team.
We check out clues and solve mysteries.
He's a ghost and he writes to us. Ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter. What a trip.
Blaze, what is all this stuff? We're supposed to be showing highlights from our new fantastic 3-peat season, and this place is a mess.
Sheldon, these are actual fan letters that our fans have sent in from around the world. We've gotten 500,000.
Really? Cool. But, we don't exactly have time to answer all these questions.
Actually, a Ghostwriter might be able to help.
Yeah, great idea. Ghostwriter could pick out a few questions while we take a look at a sneak preview from our new mystery.
Right, including the first ever TV appearance by the Rashad family. That's Ahmad from the NBA, Felicia Rashad from The Cosby Show, and their daughter, Falia.
Yeah, she was so cool, especially for her first time on TV.
Yeah. Oh, that's Katie Kirk. I'll let her in while you start the video.
Sure. Hit it.
Hey, team, what's the buzz? Whoa, Ghostwriter's royal, hanging out in England, where a new mystery falls right at Jamal's feet.
Sophie Madison's true identity revealed.
Wise Rita reaps her revenge. You can see that? And that's not all.
We better figure out the rest of this fast, or someone's gonna get kidnapped.
Come on, crack the case with Ghostwriter.
Special guests, exclusive interviews, and never-seen-before bloopers. All coming up on the Ghostwriter 3-peat special. Welcome to the set of Ghostwriter, Katie.
Well, thanks so much for having me over. You know, that clip was great, and it's so exciting to see episodes of Ghostwriter before anyone else gets to see them. And the trip to London looks wonderful. I'm dying to hear all about it.
You want to see more about it first?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
£1. Yeah, that's 25p. Tom, mate.
You don't have to answer everything I ask.
It's 8 o'clock on Friday the 6th.
The recession is over.
This is so crisp.
Friends.
I can think of no more fitting terms.
Woke up early this morning, so many sights to see. New places, new faces, got a new friend with me. On a holiday, a getaway, running round in London, no work, just play. On a holiday, a getaway, running round in London, no work, just play. Running round the town, oh, oh, running round the town. Buckingham Palace to Kensington. Rode a double-decker bus, took the underground. Can't wait to tell my friends about the sights and sounds, yeah. On a holiday, a getaway, running round in London, no work, just play. On a holiday, a getaway, running round in London, no work, just play.
Mind the gap. This is London.
It's quite beyond me.
Yes, Terry?
Running round the town,
So crisp.
running round the town. Oh, oh, running round the town. Running round the town. Oh, oh, running round the town. Yeah. On a holiday, a getaway, running round in London, no work, just play. On a holiday, a getaway, running round in London, no work, just play.
Wow, a video postcard from London. I heard you turned 16 while you were there. What was it like?
Oh, it was great. We went out to dinner at Planet Hollywood. We saw Phantom of the Opera. I just hung out in London. It has a great nightlife. Spectacular time.
Did you get to see Big Ben and the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, things like that?
Yeah, definitely. We saw all the, touristy things and everything, but what I really appreciated was just basically seeing the day-to-day life. You know, taking the buses and walking on Oxford Street and things like that.
You know, I've always wanted to spend some time in London. So far, I've only been to the airport there, so maybe sometime I'll get to go. That sounds so terrific.
Well,
Definitely.
speaking of London, the first letter that Ghostwriter picked out for us is from Emma in London.
You're kidding. People actually watch Ghostwriter in London?
All over the world, in Australia, Botswana, Barbados, Trinidad, Saudi Arabia, New Zealand, Hong
Wow,
Kong.
you guys are international celebrities, and I thought you were only famous in Brooklyn.
Emma writes, sometimes I don't know when you're on. The schedule drives me crazy.
Well, Emma, you can do what our family does when we can't find Ghostwriter. First, we look in the TV listings in the newspaper, or we call our local PBS station and ask them when the new Ghostwriter stories begin.
Great answer. Our next question comes from John on internet. You know, where people talk to each other on computers.
Really? Cool.
John asks, what is a bodega?
Well, Blaze, since your home here on Ghostwriter is right up from the bodega, I think you should answer that question.
Okay. Spanish-speaking people in the Caribbean and in North America use the word bodega for store. In other places around the world, bodega means food warehouse. The usual word for store in Spanish is tienda.
And a supermarket is a supermercado.
Right. So since Alex and Gabby are Latino, they call their family store by a Spanish name, bodega.
Angela in Fowler, Michigan asks, is it hard to learn your lines?
And John from Winnipeg, Manitoba asks, can I get a screen test? I really want to be on Ghostwriter.
We have answers to both these questions. Coming up, you'll see just how hard it is to remember lines in our Ghostwriter blooper reel.
And you'll get to see what an actual screen test is like when Katie goes behind the scenes with the new Gabby, Melissa Gonzalez.
But first, can't we see more of the newest Ghostwriter mystery?
Sure, this next clip proves that Ghostwriter is a world traveler, carrying messages across the Atlantic.
Hey, Ghostwriter. Rally L? Did you get another blank postcard from London today? No, the mail hasn't even come yet. Jamal sends you greetings from London. Wow, an international rally.
I wonder what's up. Uh-oh.
A kidnapping? I'll go get my casebook.
I wonder, how did Jamal find out about a kidnapping in New York?
beard guy dropped an envelope.
Phew, I got all the information down. Kidnapping? This is really scary. Stick around, because the fun has just begun on the Ghostwriter 3-peat special.
I just love it when Ghostwriter writes to you guys on computer.
Oh, and the message is about something scary like kidnapping. It's great to have a friend like Ghostwriter around.
Yeah, and speaking of friends, the Ghostwriter team has a new one. Her name is Melissa Gonzalez, and she's our new Gabby.
In fact, Melissa gave me an exclusive interview during a break on the set, and here's what she had to say. So, Melissa, did you watch Ghostwriter before you auditioned for the part?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, what did you think of the show when you watched it at home?
I liked it. It was interesting. And I found it interesting that they solved mysteries around their neighborhood. You know, kids don't usually do that.
What were the auditions like? I understand that hundreds of girls auditioned all across the country for this part. That must have been pretty nerve-wracking.
It was. It was very nerve-wracking. I couldn't sleep comfortably at night, and I thought about it all the time. I couldn't get it off my mind, and I was, like, always in school. Oh, God, I hope I got the part. And
when you got to the auditions, did you check out the other people and think, oh, no, I'm never gonna get it?
I'm like, oh, God, look at all these girls here.
How did you get enough confidence before the audition to go out there and give it your best shot?
That's just the way I am. I just go out there and try and do my best. I try as hard as I can.
How did you hear you got the part, and did you flip out?
Well, I was at school, and my dad picked me up. It was the Friday before our last day of school. And I was telling him about the good news about me graduating and stuff, because I graduated from 8th grade. And he goes, well, I have good news for you. I'm like, what? He goes, you got the part. I'm like, what? I was screaming in the car, and I said, stop the car right now. And I jumped out of the car, and I told my 5 best friends, and they were, like, jumping around, picking me up, and they told everybody, like 58 more kids knew, and they're all, I want your autograph, Melissa. I'm like, okay, now I know everybody, huh? Everybody wants to be my best friend.
So news traveled fast. What do your friends think about the fact that now you're this TV star?
Well, they're really happy for me. They're really glad for me, and they always tell me, stay in touch, and don't forget me. Don't forget the little people over here. I'm like, I won't forget you guys. Don't worry about it.
You had some acting experience, right? You were involved with acting in Chicago, where you're from?
With the Happiness Club.
What is the Happiness Club?
It's a group of kids of every nationality, and we tour around Chicago, teaching kids values at schools, parks, and we just, sing songs, dance, and we act.
And bring a lot of happiness to other people's lives.
We tell them the messages like stay out of gangs, don't do drugs, stay in school, through our singing and dancing and acting.
What's the hardest part, Melissa, about your new job? What's the hardest thing you have to do?
Well, the rest of my family's in Chicago. That's the hardest part, not seeing my father, because he's still in Chicago, and not being with the rest of my family, and just waking up every morning and coming to work. Good.
Wait till Eric actually holds up the beard to his face to say your line about the disguise.
Is it hard to memorize all the lines?
Well, it's beginning to be easier for me, but in the beginning it was like a little hard, because I wasn't used to it. Everything was live, and it was just sort of hard.
Scary. I know you miss your dad, but how do you like New York?
I love New York. It reminds me a lot of home in Chicago, but bigger. And I still talk on the phone with my family.
Now, in the show, you play Alex's little sister. Do you have any brothers or sisters in real life?
I have a baby brother. He's 5 years old, Miguel.
So you're not a little sister, you're a big sister.
Right, I'm a big sister.
Is it hard to shift gears and play a little sister?
No, because I have a lot of cousins who are older than me. I'm the 5th one. So I like look up to them as my older brothers and older sisters.
Oh, that's nice. Well, we wanted to get the real scoop on you, Melissa. So we asked your TV brother, Alex, who's played by David Lopez, what he thought of you and how he felt about his TV little sister. Let's hear what he had to say.
Let's see, Melissa, she's fun, she has a lot of energy. Sometimes she wears me down, I have to admit, but she's nice. She reminds me a lot of my real sister at home. We do get along very well. And overall, she's just a fun person. I'm glad she's here.
It's a good thing Melissa has a sense of humor, because the first story she did involved a very beautiful, very big, endangered bird.
A bird! Hi, birdie. What are you doing here, huh? Aw, you poor bird. Why would anybody leave a sweet bird like you in a dumpster?
Put Tweety in the cage.
Then she got slimed by a gross purple monster. She did just fine.
Don't move. More sneak peeks are headed your way. Once again, Katie Couric gets the series scoop.
Yes. You know what really impressed me? She's only 13, but she's such a professional.
Well, Katie, I'm not bragging or anything, but we're all professionals here.
Yeah, just watch how professional. It's time for the Ghostwriter blooper reel.
My name is Dave Lopez.
My name is Sheldon Tracy.
Joey Shea.
Is she already in the show, like? Or is this an audition for her, too?
It's still fresh.
Let's make this a one-ticker.
Wow, even Mr. O'Coin is worried.
Yeah, I know. Let's murder in my house. Then the screen will go blank, and I Want a Cookie will come on it. But... Come on, Casey. Whoa, are you all right?
Watch Ghostwriter every week. Totally just messed the whole thing up. I did.
Yo, what's up? Oh, Ghostwriter. Watch it, solve it, tell a friend.
Dad? Hi.
Perfect. Remember everybody? Dixie Duck signal.
And oh, great. The sign fell down.
Jukmo. I had to beg my mother and father for the cheap jacket.
For the what? Cheap jacket? For the cheap jacket?
Maybe she went to Mr. Tung's market to wait for Melinda there.
Knock, knock, knock. Shut up.
All right, bye.
Trying to get up.
I wobbled? Let's see.
You're going from relaxed.
Oh, I just went. Oh, it must be really tight.
Tense.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex.
Wait, I have to sneeze. I'm sorry.
He kisses too much.
He kisses too much. Okay.
What's open?
The trunk. I can get your jacket back.
What if this thing that used to be in the old Walk Something Hotel, say a towel, only used to be in the hotel? That makes no sense. She must be in like a storage closet or broom's room or something.
A broom room.
I'm Blaze Berdal, and I'm 11 years old.
Let's see, big smile. Okay, very good.
It's right there.
All right, you got that, Mark?
We have it on tape live.
Oh, gosh. I was getting excited. Yeah, and?
And he really is president of In Your Face Records. His label had some big. Thank you. Next.
That was funny. You know, one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me on the Today Show, I was interviewing Bobcat Goldthwait. He's a comedian, and I really didn't read my research, so I didn't know that much about him, but I asked him a question, and he started screaming, and I kept asking him, why are you yelling? Let me figure it out. And that's his whole shtick. I mean, I looked so stupid, it was scary.
Well, speaking of scary, check this next clip.
Did you say scary?
You're all shocked out here. I say we head back and take another look at that code. Code? What code? Never mind. What code, Jamal? Oh.
Wouldn't wonder. Business sure is slow today. Fella won't have to keep this up. When we get the money.
I will say one thing. Sophie Madison's a real groovy girl. Of course. And so was I. So what would I expect?
I think my brother Terry and me are buy a whole island with our money.
It's not about money. Well, not just money. What I want is revenge. Gloria stole my life. It's time I got the recognition I deserve. I can see the headline now. Wise Rita outwits them all.
Wait a minute. I've seen those kids before.
Look out!
That's the kid I saw in the square yesterday. When I came off my bike. And that girl shouted at me. I bet they picked up the envelope.
You don't know that. What would they want with an envelope?
Come on, Becky. Jamal. Tell me. All right. I'll show you when we get home.
I'm gonna tail them.
Why?
They're gonna spoil our plans. I can feel it in my bones.
Don't be ridiculous.
Ooh, that guy really gives me the creeps.
Me too.
I'll flip in on that one.
You know what? I'm going to be glued to my TV set watching the latest Ghostwriter mysteries.
Yeah, and we hope you will be too. Thanks for watching.
Hey, wait a minute. You guys promised you'd show me the Ghostwriter handshake.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ghostwriter!
Ghostwriter is back in
part by Sega. Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Nike, the company that believes every kid has the right to play.
Ghostwriter is brought to you by public television viewers like you, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, the Pew Charitable Trusts, and the U.S. Department of Education.
That was so crisp.
Say what?
Ghostwriter is now available on home video at stores across the country.
This is PBS.
Read more about Ghostwriter and the Ghostwriter team in these Bantam books.
Ghostwriter. Watch it, solve it, tell a friend. Tell two friends.
Ghostwriter's back, and you haven't seen anything yet. So come on, join the Ghostwriter team for totally awesome, totally new mysteries. Watch it, solve it, tell a friend. Ghostwriter's back on this channel.
I'm John Goodman. Do the word thing with Ghostwriter right here on this channel.
Remember this? Well, you haven't seen anything yet. Because guess who's back with totally awesome, totally new mysteries to solve? You got it, the Ghostwriter team. And they need your help.
Listen up, team. Get on the right track. There's a case to be solved. Ghostwriter is back. All new mysteries is what you get. And one thing sure, you haven't seen anything yet. Ghostwriter does the word thing with you. But different this time, and they're totally new. There's no telling what clues he'll send, so watch it, solve it, yo! Tell a friend. Ghostwriter's back on PBS.
You're watching University of North Carolina Television, learning for a lifetime.
Mommy, it's about to start.
As she grows, there will be many opportunities for positive reinforcement of ideals, but none will be as important as this moment.
C-A-T, cat.
Nurturing, broadening horizons. Don't you think it's worth it?
You are watching University of North Carolina Television, part of your university, along with all 16 of your state's four-year public institutions of higher education.
Did you all sure like this book?
And host LeVar Burton.
All right, come on in.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Join us weekday mornings at 10:30.
You're watching Just for Kids, only on UNC TV.
This is WUNL-TV, Channel 26, Winston-Salem, one of the 10 stations of the UNC TV network.
Ghostwriter is back in part by Sega. Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Nike, the company that believes every kid has the right to play.
Ghostwriter's Big Bank Posse includes public television viewers like you, the Pew Charitable Trusts, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation, and the National Endowment for Children's Educational Television. They provided cash flow, don't you know?
down the other way.
We don't know where he came from.
He just showed up one night.
What is that thing?
He's not an alien.
What is he?
We think he might be a ghost.
Be serious.
He wants to be friends with us. But he can't hear and he can't talk. He can read anything.
He takes letters and he writes with them.
We're the only ones who can see him.
You have to promise never to tell anybody about Ghostwriter.
Hey, cool. We're the Ghostwriter team.
We check out clues and solve mysteries.
He's a ghost, and he writes to us. Ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter. What a trip.
Yeah. I understand, Tina. It's okay. I'll find somebody else. Thanks. Bye.
Alex!
No, Gabby.
Please, if you help me collect cans for the recycling drive, I'll clean your room.
Oh, I've got a book report on the Maltese Falcon due Monday.
But Alex...
I'm going to Jamal's to write it up on his computer. These hands have no time for cans. Sorry, Gabby.
Papa, would you like to help the environment and me by looking for some old cans to recycle?
Oh, I wish I could, Gabriela, but with your mother away in El Salvador, I have a double workload. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Everybody's busy when I need them.
Ghostwriter! If he can do a word search puzzle, maybe he can help me search for some cans. Will you help me find cans to recycle for my school? Yes!
Papa, I'm gonna go collect cans for my school.
That's fine. You just be careful out there, huh?
Oh, yuck, Ghostwriter. Dumpsters are nasty. Come on, Gabby. Where's your school spirit? Don't be a chicken. Woo! Rats! A bird! Hi, birdie. What are you doing here, huh? Brooklyn chicken. We make 'em, you bake 'em. Chicken? You've got an awfully big beak for a chicken. And I've never seen feathers like this on a chicken. You know something? You're no chicken. Aw, you poor bird. Why would anybody leave a sweet bird like you in a dumpster? Oh, you want to come home with Gabby?
use your computer, Jamal.
No sweat.
Cab driver. We're home.
Hey,
Miss
Grandma.
Jenkins. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hey, Casey.
Surprise!
What are you doing here?
Want to hear a riddle?
What are you doing here?
What has an eye but doesn't cry?
Okay, Casey. What has an eye but doesn't cry?
A needle.
Oh, that's a good one.
Welcome back, Casey. See ya.
See you, Alex. So, Grandma, what's Casey doing here?
Oh, Casey's just here for a little visit.
How little?
Very little. Right, Grandma?
Oh, now Casey's family, and she can visit as long as she likes. You want to help me with those suitcases upstairs?
Sure.
You coming, sweetie?
In a minute.
Okay.
Hi, Mommy.